Arne Slot's Reds aren't just winning anymore. They're breaking hearts in the dying seconds, crushing dreams with 95th minute daggers, and turning every match into psychological warfare. From Burnley's devastation to Atletico Madrid's collapse, Liverpool have mastered the art of the killer blow. But this isn't luck, this isn't chance, this is cold, calculated domination disguised as drama. This is exactly why every team in Europe is now terrified of facing Liverpool. The numbers don't lie. Liverpool sit at the summit of the Premier League table, untouchable at first place, while their rivals scramble below. Arne Slot has achieved what seemed impossible. He's made Liverpool's dominance look effortless. The Dutchman's reward? Premier League Manager of the Month for August 2025 after steering the defending champions to a flawless 3 wins from 4 games. This isn't just a good start, this is a statement of intent that has sent shockwaves through English football. But here's what makes Liverpool truly terrifying in those final minutes. Slot has engineered a tactical masterpiece that turns exhaustion into opportunity. While opponents tire, Liverpool's structured approach conserves energy in the right areas. Their 80% possession against Burnley wasn't about showing off. It was about control, about waiting, about choosing the exact moment to strike. The double pivot system protects the defense while the front line stays fresh for those killer moments. When the clock hits 83 minutes and beyond, Liverpool don't panic, they pounce. The pattern is becoming unmistakable. Salah's 95th minute penalty at Turf Moor wasn't desperation, it was inevitability. Liverpool had dominated with 80% possession, waited for Burnley to crack, and when Hannibal Mejbri's handball gifted them the chance, Salah delivered with ice-cold precision. Against Atletico Madrid, that same calculated cruelty surfaced in a 3-2 Champions League thriller. Liverpool didn't just beat one of Europe's most resilient sides, they broke them mentally, turning what should have been Diego Simeone's defensive masterclass into another lesson in Liverpool's psychological warfare. This is no accident, this is Arne Slot's evil genius at work. A game plan designed not just to win matches, but to destroy the spirit of every team that dares to believe they can hold on against Liverpool. Because when that final whistle approaches and opponents are clinging to hope, Liverpool are just getting started. They don't just score late goals, they deliver psychological devastation that will haunt their victims for months. The message is clear, you can defend for 90 minutes, you can frustrate them, you can even take the lead. But when Liverpool smell blood in those dying moments, resistance is futile. This is calculated psychological warfare disguised as beautiful football. Arne Slot didn't just replace Jurgen Klopp, he rewired Liverpool's DNA. The tactical revolution began with a simple but devastating shift from Klopp's chaotic 4-3-3 to Slot's surgical 4-2-3-. The double pivot of Gravenberch and McAllister became Liverpool's new spine, with Gravenberch leading all Premier League midfielders with 57 interceptions last season. This isn't just about numbers, it's about control. Where Klopp's system thrived on chaos, Slot's machine operates on precision. The result? Defensive solidity improved dramatically, with goals conceded dropping from 1.1 per game under Klopp to 0.9 under Slot. But here's where Liverpool's mental fortress becomes truly frightening. They've scored first in 5 matches this season, winning 5 of them. More tellingly, when falling behind, they still average 1.5 points per game, the best recovery rate in the Premier League. This isn't luck, this is psychological conditioning. Slot has programmed his players to view deficits not as problems, but as opportunities. The Burnley comeback, the Atletico Madrid thriller, these aren't isolated incidents. They're proof of concept. Liverpool's European statement is equally calculated. Their Champions League draw features Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, and Galatasaray, a gauntlet that would terrify most teams. For Slot's Liverpool, it's validation. They've already dismantled Atletico 3-2 at Anfield, sending a message that echoes across Europe. The defending Premier League champions aren't here just to participate. They're here to conquer. The squad depth reveals Slot's masterclass in modern football management. While other teams panic about fixture congestion, Liverpool embrace it. Their rotation system keeps every player sharp while maintaining tactical consistency. Whether it's the first 11 or the reserves, the system remains unchanged. The principles stay the same. The execution never wavers. Individual transformations tell the real story. Players who looked good under Klopp have become great under Slot. Salah's conversion rate jumped from 15.8% to 23.3%. Gravenberch evolved from a rotation player to the Premier League's interception king. McAllister transformed from a creative midfielder into a defensive anchor without losing his attacking instincts. This isn't coincidence, it's systematic improvement through tactical clarity. Slot's revolution isn't about tearing down Klopp's legacy. It's about perfecting it. He took the emotional intensity and added cold calculation. The result is a Liverpool team that doesn't just win matches. They control them, dominate them, and ultimately break their opponent's will to resist. Liverpool's late goal phenomenon isn't magic, it's mathematics. Their structured possession game conserves energy while opponents exhaust themselves defending. When the 80-minute arrives, Liverpool's fitness advantage becomes lethal. 3 wins from their last 5 matches were decided after the 83rd minute. This pattern reveals Slot's masterpiece, controlled patience that explodes into devastating finishing when defenses crack under fatigue. Anfield remains Liverpool's fortress, but Slot has weaponized the atmosphere differently than Klopp. Where Klopp used crowd energy to fuel high-intensity pressing, Slot channels it into sustained pressure that builds relentlessly. The stadium doesn't just roar, it suffocates opponents with wave after wave of controlled attacks. Home advantage under Slot isn't about emotional peaks, it's about psychological endurance. Defending their Premier League crown, Liverpool have embraced the target on their backs. Rather than feeling pressure, they've used it as motivation. Slot's message is simple: being champions means proving it every week. Their perfect start to the 2025-26 season, 3 wins from 3 in August, shows they haven't suffered from complacency. If anything, success has sharpened their hunger. The next challenge is brutal but beautiful. Real Madrid at Anfield, Inter Milan away. These aren't just fixtures, they're statements waiting to be written. Liverpool's Champions League campaign will define whether Slot's revolution is complete. Domestic dominance was step 1. European conquest is the ultimate test. With their current form, late goal mentality, and tactical precision, Liverpool aren't just ready for these challenges, they're hunting them. This is Liverpool's final evolution, from emotional warriors to calculated killers. The late goals, the home advantage, the champion's mindset, all building toward one inevitable conclusion: total domination. Arne Slot's Liverpool isn't just a football team, it's a psychological weapon designed to break hearts and shatter dreams in those final deadly minutes. From their tactical precision to their mental fortress mentality, from Anfield's suffocating atmosphere to their champion's hunger, every element has been calibrated for one purpose: total domination. The Premier League has been warned. Europe has been put on notice. Slot's revolution is complete, and it's absolutely evil. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liverpool's terrifying game plan, smash that like button and subscribe for more tactical breakdowns that reveal the dark arts of modern football. Trust me, you won't want to miss what comes next.